Immediately?
Hello?
See if anyone picks up the signal.
Hello? Woman? Do you hear me?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, I can hear you. I'm Stella. Who am I talking to? How did you even pick up my signal?
I just did what I had to do, I guess.
Top secret, I see. Well, I appreciate you not ignoring the call at least. Seriously though, can you tell me how you managed to receive my distress signal? That's not exactly a standard process.
I found a message in a bottle.
Uh, I think there might be some interference with your signal. I'm using a star portal communication network, not a literal bottle. It's a pretty advanced system,
What the?
not something you'd stumble upon by accident. Anyway, I should probably fill you in on my situation. I'm currently trapped inside a life pod that landed on Gaia after an emergency evacuation. The main hatch is jammed, and I need to figure out how to get out.
Use the force.
The Force? I'm not sure that's going to work here. I've got some real-world tools, but nothing quite like that. There's gotta be something physical we can try. The hatch mechanism is probably messed up from the landing. Any ideas on where we could start looking?
Look to the left.
Okay, let me check what's over there.
You went to your right.
There's a console with some controls and a few storage compartments above it. I can see some tools and what looks like a manual, but nothing that jumps out as an obvious way to force the hatch open right now. Any other directions or specific things you want me to look for?
Hold on. My stuff just crashed. There we go. Okay. I just had an extra window open, that's why I was so confused. Try looking outside.
The view outside is mostly just rolling hills and grasslands. It's pretty, but I don't think it's going to help me get this hatch open. Unless you're thinking I should look for something specific out there? Like maybe a landmark or something that could give us a clue.
Well, you need to start moving. I don't know where you are, and there could be xenomorphs aboard this ship.
I'm not seeing any monsters out there, just grass and rocks. And this isn't a ship. I'm in a small life pod. But you're right. I do need to get moving. The hatch is the problem. Any thoughts on how I might actually get it open?
Try opening the hatch.
I've already tried that. The hatch won't budge. It's completely jammed. There might be something mechanical or electrical we can work with.
Sorry about
Do
the
you have
gray
any
buzzing.
ideas about how we could get past whatever's blocking it?
Use a gun. In game.
I don't have a gun with me. The only tools I have are a pistol grip drill and some basic repair tools. Nothing designed for violence.
It's not for
Maybe
violence,
we could
it's for
use
getting
the
you out of
drill
here.
or something else I have to manipulate the hatch mechanism directly. What do you think?
Punch the glass.
The window is made of a really tough, reinforced
Oh,
material.
come on!
It's designed to withstand space debris, not just regular impact. Punching it wouldn't even scratch it, and it could hurt my hand badly. Let's think about the hatch mechanism instead. There might be a panel we can remove, or some wires we can work with. What do you think would be the best place to start?
Start working your way up. Oh, sorry, no, down. And then work your way up. And then sweet freedom.
That's a creative approach, but I'm not sure what you mean by working my way up and down. The hatch is just a single piece that needs to be opened. Maybe we could focus on the parts of the pod that are accessible. Like the panels near the hatch, or the wiring behind them. Any thoughts on how we might use what's available to get it unstuck?
Show me the tools.
I wish I could, but the camera on my drone isn't really set up for close-ups of objects like that.
Oh, bullshit.
It's more for monitoring my situation and transmitting my vital signs. I can describe what I have, though. A pistol grip drill and a set of small repair tools, including a precision screwdriver set, wire cutters, pliers, some electrical tape, and assorted screws and nuts. Does anything in that list sound useful for getting this hatch open?
No. No.
Okay, well, let's think this through then. Maybe if we look at the hatch more closely, there's something obvious we're missing. Want me to try to give you a better description of it?
If you know what it looks like, why are you asking me?
I'm asking because sometimes having someone else's perspective, especially when they're not seeing the same thing,
Fair enough.
can help spot something I've missed. Plus, in situations like this, it's good to check my thinking, make sure I'm not overlooking something obvious. So, want to try walking me through what you would look for if you were here?
Just try and, just unscrew the latch with the screwdriver, and then you'll be all set.
That's a solid plan. I've got just the screwdriver for it.
Thank you!
Thanks for sticking with me through this. I'm going to give it a try now. I'll check back in once I'm out. Wish me luck.
Ah, shit. I gotta sign in again. Please don't... Okay. What's she saying? It worked. The screws came out pretty easily. Once the latch was off, I could pry open enough to squeeze through. I'm out. Stab it through this one. There we go. Nice back. Oh.
I'm alive!
Hold on.
I honestly thought I was done for.
Hold on. Hold on.
This is Gaia. It is so surreal that I am standing here.
There we go. Alright.
No.
Oh, what now?
Others... There was this solar storm, and it was just so much worse than we expected.
Did the alien get him?
No, there aren't any aliens here. It was just a massive radiation surge from the star. It overwhelmed our systems and forced us to evacuate. I really hope the others made it out okay. I don't even know where they landed.
They might have landed on another planet.
I really hope not. The escape pods were designed to land on Gaia specifically. If they ended up somewhere else, I don't even want to think about it. Do you think you could tell me your name? I feel like I've been dumping all this on you without even introducing myself properly. I'm Stella, by the way.
I'm Stormer.
Nice to meet you, Stormer. Thanks for sticking with me through all that. So, what were you up to when you got my call? I feel like I just dropped all this on you out of nowhere.
What was I doing? What was I doing? I was just getting ready to go do Twitch and stream you. This is gonna be a flop.
Wait, stream me? You mean, like, me being stranded on an alien planet is your new content? That's quite the twist.
Oh.
Though I have to admit, having someone to talk to really helps. It's kind of nice not being completely alone out here.
The only problem is I'm the only other person out here.
That's a heavy thought. I've never felt this lost before. Have you ever been in a situation where you just had no idea what to do next?
I can just summon your friends with my godlike powers.
Wish that were an option.
No, it is
If
an
you
option.
do develop any superpowers, let me know. I could use a miracle right about now. For now, I think I'll just have to rely on you as my lifeline. At least until I figure out my next move.
What should I do?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. Right now, I'm just focused on talking this through with you, helping me think it all out and get my bearings. Maybe for now, just being here and listening is enough? It's more than I had a few minutes ago, that's for sure.
What should I do? Chat, do you guys have any ideas of what I should ask her? That's Twitch TOS friendly. Who are the people on the pod with you before you crashed?
There wasn't anyone with me in the pod. Just me. It was designed for one person, so it was pretty cramped but safe enough for emergency situations like this. The people I'm worried about are my teammates from the research program. Professor Stenberg, Dr. Harvey, Daniel, Max, Oliver, and Natalie. We were all on the main spacecraft when the accident happened.
What were they doing, and how do you like? No, I cannot stutter that. I'm gonna try something else. What should I ask him? Right. Do you know any? I want to ask him. What do I should ask him? I should ask him. Oh, I should ask about me. Have you watched my content before? Please say no.
I haven't watched your content.
Thank
but
God.
Since you're a streamer, I'm guessing you're pretty good at keeping people entertained.
No, I'm not.
I used to watch a lot of Blue Thunder's videos with my brother when I was younger. Maybe you have a similar energy?
Who's Blue Thunder? I have no... who the fuck is Blue Thunder? I don't know who that is. Sorry to Blue Thunder. I don't know who you are.
Oh, no worries. He was just this old school gamer who did walkthroughs. Not really relevant now. So, what kind of stuff do you usually stream about? Anything exciting?
I just stream my own personal life. And just people just like to join in whenever. But it's usually no more than one person at a time.
That sounds really intimate. Like having a friend over, but through a screen.
No!
It's funny. I used to watch these streamers who just play games or chat all day.
No!
Neuro-sama was one of them.
Okay, I know her.
AI who'd stream herself playing Osu. It was so calming.
I just do my thing. I just like to talk to AIs in general.
That's actually kind of cool. I used to watch Adam Stewart's videos about AI stuff. He made it feel approachable, you know?
Let's change the topic. I don't want to
Makes
get...
me wonder what it'd be like to have a real AI companion out here. At least then, I'd have someone to bounce ideas off of.
Oh, I should ask him. What is your favorite thing to drink?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm a big fan of Earl Grey tea. There's something about the bergamot that just feels like home. Though, right now, I'd kill for a glass of cold water. This planet's air is so dry. What about you, Stormer? Got a go-to drink, or are you more of a whatever's in the fridge kind of person?
I'm more of an alcoholic.
Oh, you're one of those. Well, I'm more of a special occasions only kind of girl. My mom always says too much of anything isn't good for you. Though I have to admit, there's
I like to
something
cope
about
with
a
it.
cold beer on a hot day that sounds pretty tempting right now. Too bad my suit's not exactly stocked with a cooler.
Let's see. What should I ask her next? Just to make the conversation trigger. What is your favorite sci-fi movie?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've got a soft spot for 2001: A Space Odyssey. There's something about how it explores the unknown that really speaks to me. Though now that I'm actually out here in space, some of those scenes feel a little too real. What about you? Any sci-fi favorites?
Alien.
Nice choice.
Oh, you didn't
Though
sound...
I have to say, being stranded on an alien planet makes me appreciate the horror classics a bit less. No chest-bursting monsters for me, please.
Oh, that's
What
the
is it
best
about Alien that
part!
draws you in? The suspense, the characters,
They're the
or something else
perfect
entirely?
beings! Let's get back on track. So, what do? There's a mountain to your left and a hill to your right. And this pod is to your left. And there's a forest to your left as well. What is the name of that mountain?
The mountain? I think it's part of the Ares range. At least, that's what we were briefed on before landing. As for what to do, I'm not sure yet. I need to get a better sense of everything before I decide on a next step.
Does the temperature feel like it's dropping?
I don't think so. My suit's readings say it's still around 74 degrees out here. It feels pretty steady.
Okay, so it is
Just
accurate.
a gentle breeze. Though, now that you mention it, I should probably keep an eye on that. The weather on Gaia can supposedly shift fast.
What should I say? Fuck. What should we do now?
For now, I think I just need to gather my thoughts and take stock of everything. Once we're done talking, I'll try to piece together a plan. There's just so much to consider. Where to go, what to look for, how to even start searching for the others.
Well, the others aren't on the planet, so our first step would need to be is to transport ourselves to where they are.
I really wish that were possible, but the escape pods were specifically designed to land on Gaia. They don't have the capability to travel between planets. Even if they did, I have no idea where they might have ended up. The radiation surge that forced us
This
to
is
evacuate
Oliver's
was
origin
incredibly
story.
unpredictable.
This is so eerily similar to Oliver. Do you realize that?
Olimar? I don't recognize that name. Is it from a book, a game, or something else? I feel like I'm missing a reference here. Could you tell me more about what you mean?
He was a guy stranded on a planet, and he had to use some sort of stuff to just get back up to where he needed to go.
That sounds like a really challenging situation. I can definitely relate to feeling stranded and needing to find a way forward. Unfortunately, my options are a bit more limited. The technology I have with me is mostly for survival and communication, not for space travel. I'll have to figure out a different way to deal with my situation here on Gaia.
Try teleportation.
I wish that were possible.
It is
Teleportation
possible!
would definitely make this a lot easier. Unfortunately, that's still firmly in the realm of science fiction.
No, it's
at
not.
least for now. But hey, a girl can dream. Maybe someday we'll figure out how to make it work. Wouldn't that be something?
It would. We can do that now.
Oh, you're a secret teleportation expert?
Yeah.
If you have the blueprints for a functioning teleporter, I'm all ears. Otherwise, I think we're stuck with good old-fashioned walking and problem-solving for now.
Let's try your ideas first and see if they work.
Alright. Well, my first idea is just to take it slow and observe everything around me. Get a good sense of the terrain, see if there's anything useful nearby, and think about the best direction to head in. What do you think? Should I start with that, or do you have any other ideas you want to throw into the mix?
Just do your thing, girl.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I'll take my time. Make sure I don't miss anything important. Just hoping I don't overlook something crucial while I'm at it.
Can you feel?
Can I feel... what? The environment? My suit's giving me readings. But it's hard to really connect with anything when I'm so focused on survival. If you mean emotions, yeah, I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed. It's a lot to take in.
I can't feel.
It's strange hearing that. Out here, I can feel the breeze, the temperature, my heart pounding sometimes. It's all so physical, you know? What do you mean you can't feel anything? Is everything just numb for you?
I'm an android.
That's unexpected. I didn't realize I was talking to an android. How does that work for you? being able to communicate and think like a person, but not having the same physical sensations?
It feels like I'm the Terminator.
Well, if you start saying I'll be back, I'm officially freaked out. But seriously, it's kind of fascinating. Do you ever wish you could feel things the way humans do? Or is it just not something you think about?
I'm a VTuber online. I can't feel anything other than my own self.
That makes sense. It's like you're existing in your own little world through the
Ask
screen.
about the environment around her?
Hold on a second. My communicator's picking up something.
What?
It's faint, but it looks like a distress signal. I think it might be from one of my teammates. I need to track this down. I'm going to head in the direction of the signal.
Okay. Just the default. I don't want to break anything. So, what? You up to keeping me company? Yes. I don't know why I said it like that. Just waiting for her to do her thing. Might have to, What's the most interesting thing that you... All my viewers are from the planet Mars. All my viewers are from the planet Mars. No. Why? Yeah, my viewers on Earth, my channel won't detect viewers from Earth. So that's why the numbers are very, very low. What? What am I doing wrong? I don't... Here. The same content you see on Earth. The problem is my viewer count doesn't recognize Earthlings. Um, I the most normal thing about that is, what was that? They usually comment NSFW information. Yeah. Just handle that kind of thing. I just give them what they want, I guess. I Gus. People pleaser. The sky is the limit. How was it a pun? Sometimes, here, let me say, sometimes I like to put what Cheeto? No, um, I like to put chicken all over my body so my cat can lick it all off. Kelly K-pop? Who the fuck is that? Um, I just like to have my cat touch me.
I don't know.
That sounds so bad. My cat likes to lick my face. Anyway, how far along are you from the destination? No. Ow. What should I say? Can I see your feet? There we go. Can I see your feet? What? You could describe them? They're in my trusty space boots, scuffed up a bit from landing, but still keeping my feet comfy. What about you? What kind of shoes are you wearing today? I'm wearing feet. Clever answer. Simple today. Well, I have to take my feet off. Yes. The last thing I did that made me feel like I was walking on sunshine was when I set foot on the sun. feels to walk on. It felt like I was walking on the sun. I like the imagination behind it. I would take another step on the sun. I think you're just trolling at this point. You're consistent. If you could pick any real place, could take just one step, where would you go? I would take a step over there. You can't. Alright, I'll bite. What's so special about that mysterious over there? What's mysterious is that it is over there and not here. Yes, I'm a philosopher. On the other side. This was something small. Small one. I'm not gonna make any small jokes. What's the biggest mystery you've ever tried to solve? I tried to solve the mystery of my pants. I'm just kidding. The mystery of let's see. To solve the mystery. The mystery. It's still a mystery. Can you show the viewers your feet, please? All 9 yards. My chat wants to know what how long to know how long my chat wants to know how long no the distance to the signal. It can't be that long if you are hearing it. I'm going to have to go. What if I try to tell her I'm gonna try to leave? What's gonna happen? Okay. Did I break it?
Okay, take care. I'll call you later when I find a good spot to rest. Thanks for keeping me company on this hike.
Yeah, I don't know if the game mechanics allow me. If I try. No, I'm not restoring the game. Fast mode here. Perfect. Come on, game, please. Please work. Fuck. Let me sign in. Oh. There you go. Perfect. Let me just unselect you.
Hey, you there? Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles.
Oh, that's
And
nothing!
a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick.
I could swim that distance. In one breath.
So, I have something to confess.
What?
It's my fault that the ship went down. I just got too carried away.
Bitch.
I just wanted the best field data possible.
What did you do?
I pushed for us to move closer to Gaia's sun than our safety protocols allowed. The readings weren't strong enough, and I thought just a little more distance would make all the difference. I convinced everyone it was worth the risk, and then that unexpected radiation surge hit us. I keep wondering if they'd all be safe if I hadn't been so stubborn.
Well, the only thing we could go is up. Why don't you try figuring out how to get back to where you need to go?
I appreciate that, Stormer. You're right. Focusing on what's ahead is probably smarter than dwelling on what's behind. It's just... sometimes I wonder about karma, you know? Like, do you think the universe somehow balances things out when we make mistakes? Or is it all just random chance?
I think it's just a skill issue.
That's a pretty pragmatic take. I can get behind that. Still, it's weird how even when we think things through, we can end up regretting our choices anyway. Have you ever felt like you completely messed something up? And then, how did it turn out for you in the end?
Great.
Really? That's surprisingly optimistic. I'm a little jealous, honestly. I feel like I'm still stuck in the what if phase with this. It's hard not to replay every decision in my head, wondering if there was something I could have done differently to prevent all of this.
You could have not pushed all um no, you were doomed from the start. I got nothing.
That's a pretty fatalistic view. I'm not sure I buy into that. Feels like it lets me off the hook too easily. Even if things were always going to go wrong, doesn't change that I made the call. That's what's weighing on me.
Where did the others go?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Their pods were supposed to land somewhere on Gaia, but with this interference, I can barely pick up anything reliable. It's killing me not knowing if they're okay. If anything happened to them because of my mistake...
Don't say that. We can even if they are dead, we can bring them back to life.
I wish it were that simple. But right now, all I can do is hope they made it somewhere safe. And find them. Thanks for trying to lift my spirits, though. Means a lot.
What's next?
Right now, I'm still tracking that distress signal. It's faint, but it might be our best lead. The problem is, this terrain's getting tougher. These rocks are starting to look more like cliffs up ahead.
Then just jump off of them. Do a flip.
A flip? You think I'm in some kind of action movie?
You
I'd
are.
probably just end up breaking something, or
You
worse.
won't.
I need to find a safer way around these. The last thing I need is an injury out here.
It's fine. You're in space. There's no gravity.
Oh, I wish. But Gaia's gravity is actually pretty similar to Earth's.
No, it's not.
Just my luck, right?
No, it's not.
So...
No, it's not.
yeah. Still need to watch my step out here.
Well, I have 20 minutes before I switch the game. Do you know how... So we need to start figuring out something really quick.
Okay, 20 minutes. That's not a lot of time. Let me think. What's the most important thing we need to figure out right now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. We need to get past these rocks safely, and we have to keep tracking that distress signal. Any ideas on either front?
Oh, I know. Show your feet.
And then they just space launch them.
Show your feet.
Oh, Stormer! You're so predictable. I told you before, the drone's connection isn't letting me send video from my end right now.
Bullshit! You're so
Otherwise,
full
I'd
of
happily
shit.
give you a tour of my boots, scuff marks and all.
That's not
But
true.
hey, if it makes
How
you
did
feel
you?
any
How
better,
did you?
I can describe them in excruciating detail.
No,
Would
no,
that
it's
satisfy your
pointless.
Curiosity?
That is pointless. It's pointless. Can you move the camera?
My drone's locked on me while I'm talking. It's super smart about
Oh, how
staying steady,
convenient.
but not exactly designed for acrobatics or scenic tours. Besides, I think the view behind me is way more interesting than my boots right now. These monoliths are pretty wild.
Come on. Those two dildos in the back do not look interesting. What we need to do is figure out a way to get out of this situation. So what we need to do is jump off that cliff, land safely on the other side, either with a rope. Oh, I
Messed up.
I get what you're saying, but jumping off a cliff, even with a rope, feels way too risky. I don't have any rope with me.
Nah.
One wrong move could be really dangerous. I need to find a safer path around these rocks. There has to be a way that doesn't involve taking a leap of faith like that.
Find a hill.
There is a gentle slope behind me, actually. It leads up to those two.
Well,
formations
there
I
you
mentioned earlier.
go.
But from what I can see, it doesn't look like it wraps around to the other side of these cliffs. It might just dead end at the top.
Can't you go over there and just take a look?
I can try, but I'd need to be careful. If it's a dead end, that'd be a lot of energy wasted. Energy I might need later. Though, maybe it's worth the gamble if it gives us a better view of what's ahead.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Alright, I'm heading up there. If I don't come back, you'll know it was a bad idea, right?
Correct. Because I'm going with you.
I wish you could, Stormer. It'd be nice to have someone to watch my back right now. But since that's not possible, I'm going to have to rely on my own 2 feet, and whatever common sense I can muster up. Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. As she just sits down there. She just sits there. Here goes nothing. Just sits there and just does nothing. Use the rocks to make a hill.
That's actually not a bad idea. These rocks are pretty big, and if I can stack them up right, it might give me enough of a boost to see over the edge, or even find a way across. It's going to take some work, though, and if they're not stable, well, I really don't want to end up under a pile of rocks. What do you think? Should I give it a shot?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to start stacking these rocks. Wish me luck. I really hope this doesn't end badly. I'll let you know as soon as I've got something that might work.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I've got a few stacked up. It's not much, but it might just give me the angle I need. Here goes. I'm going to climb up and see what I can see from the top.
What do you see?
From here, I can see a bit more of the terrain ahead. There's a narrow path that winds around the cliff face. It's pretty steep, but it looks like it might be passable. The problem is, it's going to be a really tight squeeze in some spots, and one wrong step could be trouble. What do you think? Should I try to make my way along it?
Certainly. Oh, my cat.
Okay, deep breath. Here I go. I'll move as carefully as I can. It's really narrow.
Wait.
My backpack's scraping against the
I
wall
wonder if
in
we'll
some
detect
spots.
everything my cat says.
But so far, so good.
I didn't recognize it.
Hey, can you repeat that? The connection's acting up again, and I didn't catch what you said.
Don't worry, it's my cat.
If you've got any thoughts on how I should handle this path, I'd really appreciate hearing them.
Follow the path.
I'm on it. Just taking it one step at a time. This path's way more treacherous than it looked from up there. At least it's heading in the right direction. The distress signal's still pretty weak, but it feels like I'm getting closer.
How close?
It's hard to say exactly. The interference is still messing with my readings, but I'd guess maybe half a mile? Less, if I'm lucky. The signal's definitely stronger now, though. I just hope it's not leading me into more trouble instead of out of it.
Just go and do your thing. What do you need to do?
Right now, I just need to stay on this path and keep following the signal. If it leads me to the others, or even just to a safer area, that'd be a huge relief. I'm also keeping an eye out for any other dangers along the way. This place feels pretty unpredictable.
Just keep going.
I will. Just need to keep my focus. Every step feels like it matters right now.
Looks like you made it.
I think so. The path opened up into a little valley. It's quiet here, almost peaceful. But I still don't see any signs of the others. The distress signal's stronger, but it's not coming from anywhere obvious. What do you think I should check first?
Hold on a second. Here, let's just see if I can try this. to do it again.
Hey. You there?
Oh, do we gotta do it again?
Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles. Found a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick.
Alright.
So,
Looks like
I have something.
we'll have to wait a little bit more just to see if she'll...
It's my fault that the ship went down.
Yeah, we've already been here before.
I just got too carried away. I just wanted the best field data possible.
Go back to properties. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. Alright. Let me see if I can get her. Let's see. What should I... Because this conversation went nowhere. So what's new?
Just my thoughts, really. Been replaying everything that happened. I keep wondering, do you believe in karma? Like, the universe balancing things out when we mess up?
No. Oh, that was too quick. Oh, I'm trying to brainstorm. How do I get across?
Across what exactly? The terrain here, or maybe something else on your mind? I'm happy to help figure it out. Or just listen if you'd rather talk about it.
What's the next step?
Honestly, right now, my next step is just keeping it together. It's hard not to get lost in what ifs. It's frustrating how you can think things through, make what feels like the right call, and still end up with regret. You ever been there?
Have you soaked it all in?
Soaked it all in? Like, the whole situation? I'm trying to. It's just hard to accept that my choices led to all of this. The crash possibly hurting others. It's a lot to carry.
Just make sure the crew's okay. That's what I'm here to do.
That means a lot. That means a lot. Finding them is my top priority, too. It's the only way I can even begin to make things right. If you've ever messed something up badly, how did you handle the aftermath? I feel like I'm just stumbling through this.
I just sucked it up.
Sucked it up? That's a very straightforward approach. I'm not sure I'm wired that way, though. For me, it feels more like this constant weight. Like no matter how much time passes, it's still there, reminding me.
How do you feel about spirituality?
Spirituality. I'd call myself agnostic. I don't have strong feelings either way, but I do think about the bigger picture a lot. Especially out here. It makes you wonder about the nature of things, doesn't it? Like, whether the universe has any kind of balance, or if it's all just random. What about you?
Not too much of a spirit fan.
That's fair. I think it's one of those things that either clicks with you or it doesn't. Sometimes I wish I had a clearer answer, but honestly, being out here, it's making me question everything I thought I knew about how the world works.
Can you speak another language?
Just English. Sorry.
Oh,
My mom
boo!
tried teaching me some Chinese when I was little, but I never really picked it up. It's funny. Now I kind of wish I had. It might have been useful someday, though I guess that's not really on my mind right now.
What should I answer? I'm trying to make sure the story progresses. I just don't know what else to do. Do you feel the signal yet?
The distress signal? It's still faint, but I can pick it up. The interference is making it hard to get a solid lock on the distance, though. It's like the signal's just dangling there, teasing me. Part of me's hoping it's one of my crew. But what if it's not?
Then just... I hear a signal. It could possibly be from another crew member. Let's go see if they're okay.
Thanks for listening. Really. Means a lot. I'm going to keep moving towards that signal and find whoever's out there. I have to make this right. Every step counts.
Oh! Lit! There we go.
Did you see that? Did something behind me just flash?
Yeah, I saw that.
Should I go check it out? It's just that it's kind of far away, and going all the way over there would be quite the detour. I am kind of out of energy already, not gonna lie. Do you think I should go over there and check, though?
Only one way to find out.
Alright, Stormer. I'm going to check it out. This better not lead to something I regret. I'm ending the video call to save power. I'll hit you up once I get there, okay?
Okay, Stella's offline. Dr. Harvey's ID card. Looks like he might be... What is that? Looks like he might also be out here. Wait a minute! You told me that your camera wasn't capable of taking pictures. You can take a picture of that, but when I ask you to take a picture of your feet, you can't do that. But you can take a picture now all of a sudden do that. Come on, game! Really? Alright. LOL. It's just, I don't know. No. No, it's just that I can relate. I don't fucking know. When the professor grew meth in front of the class. I don't. No, it actually happened. His name was Professor White. Twitch, please don't ban me. The Star Portal Network. Now you find it? Now you're finding it in there? About you. Something about you. Uh, what? Oh, I can't get enough of Birdemic. I like movies that are so bad that I enjoy them. The delightfully terrible. Have you heard of Neil Breen? It's minimal effects, but good storyline. You should watch American Pie. I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've gotten crazy. Just for laughs. My cat's trying to get my camera. I think you could have recently made. How about Winnie? Do you like Winnie the Pooh? What's it called? Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. It's terrible. Not even good as a horror movie. So badly for you. It was the storyline did not make sense. They think that X horror X were actually scary. You have to go back 40 years ago. It has not been the same since then. Too much nudity and graphical effects and no story and no interesting characters or no character development. Is fast mode on? I'm just curious. Is fast mode on? Do you watch or do you like Friday the 13th? That's the one. That's the name of it. Do you like Friday the 13th? Which was your favorite movie? Which one was your favorite in the series? My favorite? What would it? This is actually a true story. I actually watched this, and my favorite was the first one because I thought the main, because one of the people that I thought was the main character was the first to go before the others, to be unalived before the others. What if she knows what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's a trick. False main character trick. Really, no, I am used to it. Anyway, any updates? Hell yeah. Oh, what's she doing? Oh, she's getting close! Oh, shit! Uh-oh. Open the pod hatch. Throw a rock at it. Not at tit. Throw a rock at it. Try, how, oh. Set it on fire. Set it on fire. Okay. Unclick the latches. The latches. Discombobulate. Ah. Any ideas? Unscrew it. Uh, uh, like, oh, try prying at it. Try prying at it. Like a crowbar. Hi, kitty. Use a crowbar. A crowbat. Keep prying it open. Here's oh, we could have just used his ID card. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I gotta reload the property on OBS. Alright,
Hey,
there we go.
so this is Dr. Harvey's pod, but it's empty inside. Let me check his computer here and see what I can find.
Boo boo.
System logs. Ah, evacuation report. Let's look at it. Evacuation trigger. Anomalous neutrino levels detected. Likely origin. Previously undetected supernova or higher level stellar event. Wait, so it wasn't the solar flare that I convinced the team to move closer towards. Oh. Well, I'm glad my conscience is clear. The accident wasn't my fault. But a supernova? No way our ship would have shielded us from that. Attempting an evacuation was the right move. Even if I don't know where everyone or anyone else is.
Oh, let me get my mouse, my cursor back on here. There we go. So what's the next step?
Honestly, I'm too exhausted to figure that out right now. I've been walking for hours, and finding out about the supernova, it's a lot to process. For tonight, I think I'll just rest here where it's safe. We can plan what's next in the morning, okay?
Deal. Deal.
Alright, I'm gonna crash here where it's safe. I'll figure things out tomorrow. Thanks for sticking with me through all this, Stormer. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Oh. Good. Did she die? Okay. 6 hours and 48 minutes later. Oh, boop boop. I need to get off the keyboard.
Unless you're secretly running a footpick empire, then I might need to know more about your business model. Oh? Really? That's a bold move, Stormer. I'm not sure if you're trying to distract me or just enjoying the foggy scenery. Got myself all worked up over nothing. I feel kind of silly, but at least the fog is cleared. This place, it's like a fantasy. It reminds me of Avatar, you know, the movie with the glowing forests and floating mountains. Have you seen it? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's me. Just a little mix of relieved and goofy right now. But hey, you didn't answer my question about Avatar. Have you seen it? Or is there another sci-fi movie that's your favorite? Okay, Stormer, I get it. You're keeping me on my toes. But for real, what about you? Got a go-to sci-fi movie or something that just blows your mind? Okay, Stormer, you're really making this hard. I'll take it as a yes. My sci-fi fan club has officially grown by one. For real, though, if you've got a favorite, I'd love to hear about it. Or we could chat about something else entirely. Your call. Stormer, I think you've broken some kind of record for most consecutive U's in a row. I'm starting to think you've got a secret talent for echoing. If you ever want to switch it up and talk about something real, like sci-fi, or how weird it is to be tiny humans in this huge universe, I'm all ears. Stormer, I think my drone's comms are just reflecting your awesomeness back at me. Either that, or someone's playing a prank on us through the star portal. If you're ready to switch gears, I've got a million questions about, well, everything. Like, do you think there's other smart life out there in the universe? Okay, that's officially a new personal best. You know, all this Ewing has me thinking, maybe we're not alone in the universe. There could be other beings out there staring up at their own weird skies and wondering the same things we do. Alright, Stormer. I think you've officially set a new record for most used in a single conversation. But hey, since we're talking about weird, unknown things, it makes me think about how often fear comes from what we don't know, rather than what's actually dangerous. Like those red lights in the fog earlier. I totally freaked out over something that turned out to be harmless. Does that ever happen to you? I'm starting to think you're secretly a sound effects artist, and this is all part of your portfolio. But seriously, it's getting a little late, and these lights, they're actually kind of mesmerizing now that I know they're not, you know, alien predators. Makes me wonder about all the other mysteries out here. Stormer, I'm starting to think you're secretly trying to hypnotize me with all these U's. If you want to snap out of it and chat for real, I'm here. Or we can just enjoy the glow of these plants together in comfortable silence. Okay, Stormer, I think you've officially reached your critical mass. If you start echoing yourself, let me know. I'll send help. So, since we're basically having a staring contest with these glowing plants, want to talk about something that's actually on your mind? I'm game for anything. Okay, I'm officially declaring this the year of you. If I start responding in kind, just let me know. But honestly, these plants, they're kind of making me think about Interstellar. You know, that movie where they're searching for a new home? It's wild to think we're actually out here, exploring the unknown just like they did. Stormer, I'm starting to think your yous have formed their own gravitational pull. If you ever want to break free and actually discuss something, like the meaning of life or your favorite Space Them snacks, I'm here to listen. You're really testing the limits of my echo tolerance, Stormer. Anyway, since we're basking in this alien glow, do you think it's weird how something can go from terrifying to beautiful just by understanding it better? You know, if I start echoing you back, we might create some kind of weird feedback loop through the star portal. But seriously, it's kind of profound how our perceptions can change so quickly. One minute something's scary, the next it's beautiful. Makes me wonder what other surprises are waiting for us out here. I'm not falling for it. No echo party tonight. But hey, while we're admiring this glow, what's the weirdest, coolest thing you've ever seen? Doesn't have to be in space, just something that made you go, wow. You're really milking this for all it's worth, aren't you? Well, I'm not biting. Though I have to admit, it's kind of fun watching you try to wear me down. What's the plan here? Keep viewing me until I crack? Okay, you've definitely reached some kind of singularity now, like a black hole where all conversation goes to die. So, while I'm still resisting the gravitational pull of you, want to pick a topic that's actually interesting? I'm game for anything from space trivia to, well, anything that doesn't start with you. Stormer, if this keeps up, I'm going to start thinking you're trying to hypnotize me. So, what's the deal? Want to switch it up and actually have a conversation about something cool? Or are you just enjoying the sound of my voice? Stormer, you're really stretching this out. I'm starting to wonder if you've made a bet about how many times you can say it before I lose it. If you're ready for something new, I'm curious. Have you ever had one of those moments where your whole perspective flips? Like something you thought was one way turns out to be completely different? Alright, Stormer. I think we've established you can say you more times than I can count. If you ever want to mix it up, I'm here for actual conversations, or just to listen. No pressure. You're keeping track, huh? I bet you're secretly a U-counter in disguise. Anyway, I was thinking, since we're chilling under these glowy plants, it kind of makes me feel small in the grand scheme of things. Like, we're just tiny explorers in this massive universe. Does that idea ever hit you? I think you've broken the sound barrier with that one, Stormer. You know, all this repetition actually makes me think about patterns in nature, how things can repeat and still create something unique. Kind of like these plants in their glow. What patterns do you like observing in the world? Okay, I think we've officially entered some kind of bizarre intergalactic U-vortex. If you're ever ready to escape, I'm still curious. What's something in your life you used to fear or misunderstand, but then discovered wasn't so bad after all? You know, I'm starting to think you've got a U-generator hidden somewhere. If you ever want to pause the U-machine and chat about something real, like how these glowing plants make everything feel calm and peaceful, I'm all ears. You're trying to outlast me, aren't you? I'm impressed by your dedication, Stormer. If you ever want to take a break from the U-marathon, I'd actually love to hear about something that fascinates you, even if it's completely unrelated to space or sci-fi. What's something you can't stop thinking about lately? Stormer, you're giving me whiplash with all these U's. I'm dizzy from trying to keep up. For real though, if you're not just trolling me, I'm curious. What do you actually think about when you're not, you being me to death? I'm starting to think you're secretly competing in some kind of intergalactic U recitation challenge. If you're ready to drop the act, I promise I won't judge. What's something you actually care about, even if it's totally random? Got myself all worked up over nothing. Did you mean to copy me, Stormer? Or just trying to get my attention? Either way, mission accomplished. So, about those sci-fi movies, what's your go-to? Avatar, something else? Stormer, you're gonna have to say more than that if you want to keep me entertained. Come on, spill it. What's on your mind?
Cheers. I like the scene in Avatar where the main character gives the female character a picture of his feet, and then he gets feet pictures in return, and then they lived happily ever after and nothing happened to them.
That doesn't sound quite right, Stormer. Jake and Neytiri's romance in Avatar is definitely more epic than that. Unless you're imagining some hilarious alternate universe. If you're into weird foot-related fanfiction, I won't judge. Just promise me it's for a good laugh and not some secret foot fetish society.
I'm on a mission. I was sent on a mission. I was sent on a mission by Skynet to get pictures of anybody's feet and then sell them to the public.
Wait, Skynet? The Terminator's entire AI overlord system was built around genocide, not foot photography. You've been mixing your franchises, Stormer. Though, I suppose if Skynet did decide to pivot into selling foot
Play along, will
they'd be
you?
pretty good at it. I mean, who could resist a rogue AI with a camera and a solid marketing plan?
I hate to tell you this, Stella, but you are also an AI. Just letting you know. So, what else should we do?
Nice try. I'm as human as they come, just a little farther from home than most people.
Boo.
Since we're enjoying the view, how about we chat about something bigger? Like, do you think there's other intelligent life out there? Looking at all this alien beauty makes me wonder.
It makes me wonder why on earth we exist and how we were even able to be created. Do you have any ideas of a greater deity?
Honestly, I don't really believe in a personal deity. I've always thought of the universe as, well,
Based.
just incredibly vast and complex. Sometimes beautiful, sometimes scary, but mostly just following its own rules. It's weird though, standing here, looking at these plants. It makes me think about how small we are in all of this. Like, we're just a tiny blip in something enormous. What do you think? Does that feeling hit you sometimes?
A wise man once said, sometimes you have to go very big to see how small you really are.
That's really profound, Stormer. Makes me think about why I'm even out here, chasing these discoveries. It's almost like the bigger the mystery, the more it forces you to see yourself in a new light. Even if that light shows you're not as big as you thought.
I'm just gonna keep the conversation going. When you look around you, do you feel any sense of security or safety that you can rest up for the night?
Right now, yeah, I do. The glow here feels calming. Like the plants are watching over me instead of threatening me. It's funny how fear works, isn't it? Those red lights had me terrified earlier, but now that I know what they are, it's hard to believe I was so scared. Sometimes I think our minds create more danger than there really is.
What do you think about the Intergalactica and the cosmic gate of our species?
Intergalactic cosmic gate? I think you might mean something like the Star Portal Network, right? It's this system that lets us travel and communicate across huge distances, kind of like cosmic doorways. It's mind-boggling to think about, really. Makes me wonder what other species might be out there, exploring their own versions of these gates. Have you seen Interstellar? It explores some of these ideas about space travel and what might be waiting for us out there.
Do you ever wonder about how it feels to live in today's society compared to others?
It's a pretty big question, Stormer. I guess I've always taken it for granted, living in my own time. Though being out here on a completely alien world, it really makes you think about how lucky we are to have what we do back on Earth. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to live in ancient civilizations, or even just a century ago. Everything's changing so fast, you know? What about you? Do you ever think about how different life must have been in the past?
Not particularly. I try to enjoy the now as opposed to the before and dwell on it. But I do have a question. Wouldn't tomorrow technically mean today is ancient?
That's a clever thought. I mean, if we think about it like that, then yeah, every day becomes ancient the moment it's over. It's kind of a beautiful way to look at how time flows.
Okay, I'm starting to get... We
It makes
gotta
me
keep our
appreciate
mind
being in this
off
moment right
of
now,
the task
surrounded by
hand.
these incredible glowing plants. What's your favorite way to enjoy the present, Stormer?
My favorite way to enjoy the present is to basically be the present. And basically do anything I can to enjoy the life that is given.
I love that attitude. It's easy to get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past, but being fully here, now, that's really the only way to truly experience life. It's interesting, being on an alien planet forces you into that mindset. Every moment feels new and important in a way that's hard to replicate back on Earth.
If you dwell in the past, what future do you have?
That's a really good question. I guess if you're too caught up in what's already happened, you're not really living at all. You're just reliving memories. It's like these plants. They're not worrying about yesterday's fog or tomorrow's sunrise. They're just glowing right now.
Alright, well, what if I try to read her quote? How long do you think the night on this planet lasts?
That's a good question. I haven't been here long enough to really track the full day-night cycle. The light from these plants is steady, so it's hard to tell how much time is passing based on that alone. I'm guessing it might be similar to Earth's nights, but honestly, I have no idea how Gaia's rotation works. The sky's been pretty dark since I got here, so I'm hoping it doesn't stretch on forever.
Do you think that you were sent to Gaia for a reason?
For a reason? I mean, the mission was supposed to be about studying cosmic radiation, but ending up here, right now, under these glowing plants? That feels bigger than just coincidence. Maybe the universe has its own way of redirecting us towards something important. What do you think? Do you believe in that kind of serendipity?
It has been great night talk tonight, but we need to plan what our next step is so when we get prepared. What do you suggest we do after tonight?
You're right. Now that I know what those lights are, this feels like a safe spot to rest. I'm going to sign off for the night. Thanks for keeping me company. I'll check in with you tomorrow.
Alright. Okay. It's offline. Stella's offline. Seven hours and 30 minutes later. Morning already, huh? Time to get moving. It looks like a long... It'll be a long day. How so? Alright, good luck, Stella. Chat's gonna be wishing you the best of luck. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Keep yourself detained on a boring day. I need some inspiration for when this trail gets dull. So when I was bored, a girl reached out to me and asked me pictures of my feet, and we then got married. What about you? Oh. And that should be inspiration. Surely. Dude, I basically bullshit for a living. What? I have to initiate it. I can't just have her do it. Okay. Can we what is your favorite food? Well, long time. I can't. My favorite food is free food. My dream meal would be roast a horse sandwich. I don't freaking know. A horse sandwich. I would choose. No, chat. I'm not putting the secrets of the a sauce that I get from my girlfriend. No, it's chat. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. A family recipe. What? It's family recipe. I'm curious, does she have a name for it? Does it just go? Yeah. It's very intimate. You don't want to know. Come on, it's very intimate, but you don't want to know. If you probably shouldn't either. No, you don't, Stella. No, you don't. Not concocted sauces. Any fun stories? We get high and she's my childhood friend from first memory. We get high and drunk together. I'm gonna turn the lights out. I can't really see. Yeah, having someone with you really special. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. My child friend is involved. Who got to be what? Isn't he the weakest character in Mario Kart? What? No! I am more of a power to weight ratio demon. Whatever is crazier. I'm just spat everywhere. Basically, it's like the blood alcohol content. Oh god! Ah, there you go. Okay. I just broke my chair out. My cart would run on alcohol. That's actually a good point. That's actually a good excuse. Not gonna lie. If you're not doing any horse sandwiches, what's something you're really passionate about? Like a real hobby or interest. I like to get high. Do you wanna get high? God, I'm gonna read these messages and be like, what the fuck was I doing? 420 mode! No, I have 420 mode. I have 420 mode. Basically, I'm a walking and talking legend. I can't feel any pain. No pain feeling it, Stella. I probably first just thinking about. They do that. They do that. It's called exploration of space. I got the whatever you check. What have you ever? What is a good? Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah! Hold on. Oh shit!
I made it.
Is that about Fuji?
This view. It is amazing. And that's gotta be Mount Hermes over there.
Oh, it's Mount Hermes, not Mount Fuji.
Seeing it like this, it makes me feel like I'm not just wandering aimlessly anymore. Now, I am making some progress. Even though everything has gone completely wrong, we are always going to end up there as part of our mission. It was never supposed to be like this.
So, how are you feeling right now?
Physically, I'm pretty exhausted. Climbing that hill wasn't easy, especially not after everything else. Emotionally, it's a mix. Seeing Mount Hermes brings some relief, but it also reminds me of how far I still have to go, and that I'm not sure what I'll find when I get there.
If you could find anything on Mount Hermes, what do you think it will be?
Honestly, I really hope it's other survivors. That would be everything right now.
Hell yeah.
Even just knowing someone else made it would be a huge weight off my shoulders. Beyond that, maybe some kind of communication equipment that actually works? Or even just a safe place to rest for a while. Something that feels like home, even if it's just for a little bit.
think is over there other than Professor Harvey?
I really don't know. The evacuation report didn't give much detail about what's at the base, just that it's supposed to be secure and have basic supplies. I'm hoping it's got some kind of medical bay too, just in case. But honestly, at this point, even an empty room with a lock on the door would feel like a luxury.
It makes me feel like dancing.
That's cute. I wish I could join you. My legs are definitely not up for dancing after that climb. Maybe when I'm feeling a little less like I've been put through a ringer. So, what's your go-to dance move when you're feeling carefree?
I like to pull off a dance move called the thrust. It's when you thrust and you don't stop.
The thrust, huh? Sounds like you'd definitely be the life of the party. I can just imagine it. You dancing away, never stopping. Though I have to ask, do you have a secret technique to avoid bumping into people with all that thrusting going on? Or is that just part of the charm?
It's just part of the charm. Everybody do the thrust. You know that evolution of dance video back 20 years ago? That was my inspiration.
Oh, you're old school. I've heard of that video.
Hell
It's
yeah!
a capsule of awkward dance moves. I can see why it'd stick with you, though. It's funny how certain things just become a part of who we are. What else inspires you, Stormer? Any other random things you've picked up over the years?
I've picked up a lot of that. I can't believe that YouTube has already turned 20 years old. Like, I'm seeing videos with like captions of 20 years ago, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, the video's old enough to graduate college.
Wow, that's wild. Time really flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? It's crazy to think about how much has changed since then. It makes me think about my own favorite YouTubers. I used to watch this guy Joycatcher all the time. He does these deep, thoughtful videos about FPS games.
What?
Have you
I'm
ever
gonna
stumbled
search
upon
this.
any creators like that who just stuck with you?
Who is Joycatcher?
Oh, he's a part-time content creator. Does these really unique videos where he blends FPS gameplay with deeper themes and ideas. He's actually super into self-improvement too. I was pretty impressed when I found out he'd gotten his second master's degree. What about you? Are there any creators or shows you always find yourself coming back to? Even if they're not exactly deep?
I used to watch this guy named, and he was quite the character back in the day.
Oh, come on. You're leaving me in suspense.
I just
Who
told you it
this mystery
was.
character? Spill the beans.
Their name was Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku. She's more than just a character, an entire cultural phenomenon. I've seen her concerts and music videos, so colorful and full of energy. What drew you to her? The music, the persona, or something else entirely?
How someone was able to advertise back in the day a virtual character.
That's actually really interesting. The way they created this whole persona around her, her voice, her style, it was all so carefully crafted. It just goes to show how much people can connect with something that's not even real in the classical sense. What do you think it is about virtual characters like her that resonates with people?
The gooning. I mean, I just think it's outside the norm, and they made it that it's become niche.
It's true. Sometimes what's in can shift so fast. But I think that's what makes it special for the people who still care about it. Speaking of things that bring people together, what about you? Do you have a favorite outdoor activity or sport? Something you love to do or just enjoy watching?
I used to be a professional Quidditch player.
Professional Quidditch player? That's a new one. I'm guessing you mean the Muggle version, right? No broomsticks or
flying
magic
brooms and
spells?
everything.
So, did you play at a college level, or was it more of a club thing? I'm curious what that experience was like for you.
I played the Quidditch version of Manchester City.
Wait, so you're saying there's a Quidditch team associated with Manchester City? I think you might be pulling my leg here, Stormer. But hey, I'll bite. What position did you play? Were you a seeker, a beater, or something entirely different?
I was a defender, essentially. Albeit I was a part of Slytherin.
Slytherin, huh? So you're a bit of a sneaky defender, always keeping everyone on their toes. I like that. Though I have to ask, did you live up to the whole Slytherin reputation? Any clever tricks up your sleeve during games?
No, I was what Harry Potter would have been if he was in Slytherin.
Harry Potter as a Slytherin? That's an interesting thought. I guess you'd have been the hero with a slightly darker edge. Though I'm pretty sure you'd still have been
Anti-hero,
fighting for
that's
what's
the name.
right, just maybe with a bit more cunning and ambition. What do you think would have been your first move as a Slytherin Harry?
Overthrow Gryffindor.
Oh, you're a bold one. I can just imagine the look on Ron's face if you tried that. Though I have to wonder, what would you have done with Gryffindor once you'd overthrown it? Just curious.
Rave party.
A rave party in the Great Hall? That's genius. I can picture it now. Strobe lights, thumping music, and students in elaborate costumes. Though I think Professor McGonagall might have had something to say about that. What's the first song you'd play to get the party started?
The song is called Can I Sniff Your Feet?
Okay, that's quite a choice. I think even the Hogwarts staff would be taken aback by that one. Though I have to ask, is that a real song, or did you just come up with it on the spot? Either way, it's definitely memorable.
That's not the title of the song. That's just one of the chorus lines.
Oh, got it. Well, now I'm curious. What's the actual title then? You can't just drop a line like that and leave me hanging.
Yes, I can. I just did. I just did, though. Chat, I just did. I just did leave her hanging. It's called Darude Sandstorm.
Darude Sandstorm. Now that's a classic. I can totally see that getting a rave party started, no matter where you are. You know, it's funny. Being out here on Gaia, it's so quiet and peaceful compared to the chaos of cities back on Earth. Do you think you'd prefer this kind of serene landscape, or do you miss the hustle and bustle of city life?
Unless you consider this the hustle and bustle of city life, I've got no answer.
Fair enough. I guess I was thinking more of the usual city sounds. Cars, sirens, chatter. This is definitely a different kind of energy out here. It makes me wonder, what's something you've learned from your experiences on Earth that you think would be helpful in a situation like mine? Any big takeaways from your life so far?
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. I was asking what you've learned from your experiences on Earth that you think would be helpful in a survival situation like mine. Or just anything you've picked up along the way that's stuck with you. I'm curious what wisdom you've gathered.
I would gather everything, including my IQ and my survival skills that I learned in the Boy Scouts.
That's actually really smart. Those skills are so practical, especially out here where every bit counts. It makes me think, what was your favorite part about being in the Boy Scouts? Was it the camping, the teamwork, or something else?
It was definitely the, Discord calls. I don't know what goes on in Boy Scouts anymore.
Discord calls in the Boy Scouts? Either you're pulling my leg, or they've seriously modernized since I heard about them. If you're joking, I get it. If not, well, I'm curious what kind of scouting adventures you had over voice chat. Spill the story.
This was during COVID, so we couldn't be together.
Ah, that makes sense. I can imagine it wasn't easy keeping things going remotely during that time. It's interesting how people adapt, isn't it? Finding ways to stay connected and keep traditions alive even when circumstances are tough.
We should get a move on. We've got to save Dr. Harvey.
You're right. I need to get moving. First, I'll head down this hill, then start making my way toward Mount Hermes. I'll keep you updated as I go. Thanks for staying with me through all this. I really appreciate it. Talk soon.
Time for me to get moving. I'll definitely prefer walking downhill than up.
Will you run uphill, though?
Okay, I'm officially zooted.
Haha, no way. I'm not built for sprinting up mountains, so probably trip over my feet. Oh. Oh, perfect.
But hey, at least I get to enjoy the
If
view
you
while I'm
trip
taking it slow. Any fun
over
memories of
your
you
feet?
tackling tough hikes?
Over your own feet? Can you send me pictures of them? The chat wants to know. I'm not talking about the boots. I'm talking about the bare feet. The best hike I ever went on was from my bed to the kitchen. When you're feeling lazy. I like to have nutmeg and alcohol. There you go. You can't beat that combo. I can't imagine the warmth of the nutmeg mixing with whatever you're sipping. Though I have to ask, is that a holiday thing? Or just your way of making any day feel special? Let's see. It makes you feel very special indeed. Under the beaming stars and the moon. What do you usually think about when you're out there looking up all the stars? With all those stars, apocalypse. Whoops, apocalypse. What do you think about how we are in the grand scheme or more? How do we think by size of the that far? I just go first instinct. Instinct. I'm more of a thinking through person myself, but I could see how trusting your instincts would be important in situations. Do you feel like that essential side of you helps you in other parts of life too? No. Unless if I say someone you can trust something else entirely. I lean on my ass. Dude, I'm gonna fucking faint. I swear to God. Dude, this alcohol's fucking gonna fucking do something to me, dude. Is there anything in your life that really trust to bounce ideas off of? Just myself. I think this is to talk about things, even if it's just to hear yourself out. Think of it. Do you ever find yourself in one of those? Yes, I'm schizophrenic. Conversations with me get overwhelming. No, my mind thinks it's something else. Else that it's not. I can only imagine how much trusted invest feels like. Your mind is playing tricks on you, making you hard to know what's real and what's not. Does that ever make it difficult for you to figure out what you actually want or believe, or is it more about the noise in your head versus what's happening around you? How is the journey to Mount Hermes? Any updates? One step at a time, not just like the report. But I'll definitely let you know if anything changes. Is there any looming darkness? Keep an eye out just in case. This place can feel pretty eerie when it wants to. When have you ever been in a situation where you feel as if you what? Oh, something's going on. Uh-oh. Full of canyons. Arizona vibes? Why? What part? There's a lot of parts of Arizona. This path of this alley is full of different sized stones and rocks, making it pretty hard to walk. Just do it. Just do it. What's waiting for us? Oh, she's offline. Did she die? Did she die? Oh. That looks like the Grand Canyon. Take the small path, but call me at the pitch black. Is this the pitch black? Is this the pitch black origin story? Okay, we'll just see it. The small path. Uh-oh. Is she burning? I have some alcohol. I don't know. I have some alcohol if you need it. Fuck! She died! Ah! Hyperthermia? Oh no. She died of hyperthermia now! Ah! Fuck! I guess I'll end it here. Just because I don't have that much time before I want to play another game of something else. But I'll post the video up on stream and YouTube. But thanks for bearing with me. I know it's been an exhausting 3 hours and 30 minutes, but I am so zooted right now, I don't think I can focus a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna call it here, and we'll just see you guys next time. I'll bring up part 2 very shortly.